Welcome to the Montessori School of Pensacola. This school was established in 1977 and has grown from a preschool to a school that serves children 18 months through 8th grade. The Montessori School of Pensacola is proud to offer Montessori education to the Pensacola community at two convenient locations. One is located on 12th Avenue in the historic old Sacred Heart Hospital building in the East Hill neighborhood. The other is on Montessori Drive, which is in the vicinity of Scenic Highway and Spanish Trail. The school serves children from the greater Pensacola area, encompassing Navarre, Gulf Breeze, Milton, and Perdido Key. In addition to the school hours, an extended care program before and after school is also offered. There are also numerous options for after-school classes, such as chess, various foreign languages, drama, ballet, yoga, Montessori Model United Nations, and music. The Montessori School of Pensacola is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, the Commission on International and Trans-Regional Accreditation, and the Association of Independent Schools of Florida. The name Montessori is in the public domain, and therefore any school can use the word Montessori in its name. However, accreditation through an organization that accredits Montessori schools ensures that a school is authentic and meets the national standards for quality in Montessori education. The Montessori School of Pensacola is proud to have been affiliated with the American Montessori Society since 1980 and accredited since 2002. Montessori schools are found on 6 continents, and there are over 7,000 schools worldwide. The Montessori School of Pensacola offers a genuine Montessori approach to education. You may wonder what Montessori education entails. Montessori education is a scientifically tested and proven method of teaching. An authentic Montessori school is a school that embraces the educational philosophy and methodology developed by Dr. Maria Montessori in the early 1900s. The Montessori philosophy evolved naturally based on Maria Montessori's observation of the child. As the first female physician in Italy, and later as an educator, she developed the method of education that bears her name and is based on her scientific observations of how children develop and learn. The goals of the Montessori educational approach are to cultivate the child's natural desire to learn. The Montessori School of Pensacola strives for academic excellence in a nurturing environment, which fosters confidence, independence, and a love for learning. It is committed to providing the best educational and developmental experience for children from early childhood through adolescence. The school community supports the personal growth and learning of all children, families, and staff. Dr. Montessori also observed that children often learn best from each other. 3-year age spans are typical and in sync with Dr. Montessori's observations of how a child develops and learns. The Montessori School of Pensacola uses this true Montessori structure for its classrooms. The child experiences being the learner and the teacher within this 3-year cycle. Dr. Montessori used the term sensitive periods, which scientists now call windows of opportunity. These are periods in a child's life when they readily and easily absorb skills. The Montessori classroom is carefully and richly prepared with materials that accommodate these sensitive periods.
A unique aspect of Montessori education is that it recognizes that children learn and develop in their own way and at their own pace. The Montessori School of Pensacola offers an individualized approach. This means that throughout the age levels, teachers tailor lessons and work with each child based on the child's learning styles and abilities. Daily, students at MSP have ample opportunity to enhance their critical thinking skills. The MSP student is encouraged to go as far as he is able, making choices and learning at his own pace. All classrooms are carefully designed with the child's physical, academic, and emotional needs in mind, and are led by certified Montessori teachers. Montessori School of Pensacola's entry classrooms serve the youngest members of the school, the toddler level, children ages 18 months to 3 years. The entry level offers a warm and nurturing setting where children are allowed to exercise their need for movement, independence, socialization, gross motor, and language development. To enhance the language curriculum, children have lessons in Spanish and sign language. In an environment rich with proven Montessori materials, children are invited to touch, turn, twist, and take apart things that stimulate their minds and muscles. Life moves at the child's pace, supported by a team of caring professionals who gently guide and encourage these young explorers. The next multi-age level is the 3 to 6-year-old classroom, which includes the kindergarten year. Freedom of movement in a Montessori classroom allows for children to develop their love of learning, builds their sense of community, allows for respectful interactions with one another, and develops self-discipline. Children are exposed to an environment rich in educational materials that allows them to engage all their senses while exploring activities in language, both written and spoken, math and counting materials, geography, science, including botany and zoology, art, and music. Children also have lessons in Spanish and sign language. In the Montessori School of Pensacola's 3 to 6 classroom, the approach to reading is phonetic. In the process of learning to read, children work with engaging materials such as sandpaper letters. The movable alphabet is another material designed by Dr. Montessori, used as a bridge to reading and writing. The concrete hands-on approach to mathematics is phenomenal in Montessori education. Math is presented in ways that teach children order, precision, accuracy, and knowledge of numbers. In a Montessori classroom, a child is aided in the formation of their logical mathematical mind, meaning children touch and experience many hands-on materials before they are expected to understand a mathematical concept. The children's active engagement with their environment promotes concentration, purposeful movement, and independence, as well as grace and courtesy. Montessori education aims to build the child's confidence by encouraging the ability to do for oneself.
The Montessori School of Pensacola Elementary program covers 1st through 6th grades. It is separated into classrooms for 6 to 9-year-olds, 1st through 3rd grades, and 9 to 12-year-olds, 4th through 6th grades. Children at this age tend to be very social, intellectually curious, and highly imaginative. They are eager to explore their world. The Montessori School of Pensacola's academically challenging curriculum provides a framework for this exploration with a multitude of lessons establishing a solid foundation of knowledge. The curriculum includes mathematics and geometry, written and oral language skills, literature, and cultural studies. In a Montessori classroom, the cultural curriculum covers science, including biology, chemistry, physics, botany, and zoology, as well as history and geography. The elementary curriculum also includes computer skills, sign language, current events, Spanish, music, art, and physical education. Classes include field trips, guest speakers, and real-life activities to augment basic instruction. Montessori elementary students discover their own unique capabilities, develop their talents constructively, and learn to evaluate their efforts. They practice independence and responsibility. Student-led class meetings introduce children to democratic skills for problem solving and goal setting. Through this combination of experiences, students expand their interest and discover new areas of study that may become lifelong pursuits. Montessori education recognizes that it is developmentally appropriate for 6th grade students to remain in an elementary program. The MSP middle school program is 7th and 8th grades. The middle school's interdisciplinary curriculum is designed to provide a strong academic bridge to high school. In the student-centered environment, there is significant time for each individual to work alone and to participate in cooperative groups. The program includes algebra, geometry, grammar, literature, speech, social studies, economics, physical science, life sciences, chemistry, physical and health education, computer literacy, Spanish, and other elective courses such as art, cooking, or gardening. Students take part in working internships both in a Montessori classroom and at a business in the community. Annual trips to a ropes course, as well as week-long trips to places such as Sea Camp or Space Camp, and service projects augment the middle school academic environment, which engages students and fosters the development of character, communication, involvement, and commitment. Learning occurs in an inquisitive, cooperative, and nurturing climate. The Montessori School of Pensacola's middle school is not static. It constantly strives to provide new opportunities and challenges to students. After completing MSP's elementary and middle school programs, students leave not only prepared for high school, but also prepared for life. The Montessori School of Pensacola graduates who have applied and been recommended to magnet programs like the International Baccalaureate program at Pensacola High School have been accepted. After they graduate, students go with a heightened degree of confidence in themselves and their abilities. Listen to what some parents and graduates want to share about MSP.
Our 4 children have all been educated at Montessori School of Pensacola. The family atmosphere and true concern for our kids has helped them become wonderful, successful young adults.
The individual attention and genuine care our children have been given at MSP have exceeded every expectation. Our high school daughter was superbly prepared and is excelling in every way.
At MSP, everything is based on integrity, so young people are trusted and we are allowed to establish ourselves as mature, responsible people. We are not viewed as a number, but are addressed as individuals in a community.
Important aspects of Montessori education are respect, peaceful conflict resolution, character development, environmental stewardship, and an excellent academic foundation.
The Montessori School of Pensacola has a portrait of a graduate.
An MSP graduate is a lifelong learner who is
independent,
confident,
competent,
autonomous,
intrinsically motivated, able to handle external authority,
socially responsible,
academically prepared,
spiritually aware,
a moral being,
and a citizen of the world.
The best way to learn more about the Montessori School of Pensacola is to call and arrange a visit, which will include classroom observations. You will have the opportunity to observe, just as Dr. Maria Montessori did over 100 years ago, the extraordinary potential that lies within each and every child.